offense held in check there. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. It's the Blue Jays 3, the Rays nothing. And we're back. And the batter now, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
McClanahan back to work. McClanahan, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. The wind of the pitch. And now it's even up.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounced out to short. Rosario tosses to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting none. The catcher,
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Right side, low. Sizing this one up. Snags it for the second out.
The bat, number 11, shortstop.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-1. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 outs, base is empty. Bounce to the left side. Paredes tosses across to first, and Bichette is retired. That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom of the inning, Isaac Paredes now.
The third baseman.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. And he takes a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Misses outside, and the count's full.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So, man aboard. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And that's in for a strike. Man at second. He swings and fouls one off. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Jays leading by 3 as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Now a fly ball to right center. They get the out on a Rosarena. 1 down.
Batting 6. The second baseman, Brandon. Wow.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. And there's a ball. Gosman. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 1 out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to third. Took the extra bases. Around third. He will score. It's 3-1. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So 2 down. Ahmed Rosario now at the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Kicks and fires. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Rays get an RBI double, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay. New inning getting started. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. And the pitch. Kiermaier, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Fly ball to right. Lowe has it sized up, and there's one away.
Now the center fielder, Andrew.
So digging in, Andrew Steele. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. And that one a little below the knees. And now it's even 1-1. Out to center. Siri in position. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Slice to right. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The bat, the third baseman.
Here's Justin Turner. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Just missed. That clips the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
This one popped up. Lau makes the grab, and that's the inning. One left for Toronto, but they still lead at 3-1. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the catcher for the Rays, Rene Pinto. The pitch. Bounce to the right side. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Flied to right his first time. That one's in there. That's strike one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And the righty deals. Good eye in that spot. The Rays down by a pair here in the last half of the third. In the air, right field. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Oh, the throw is wild. And he'll pull into second safely. One down. Harold Ramirez at the dish. Grounded out his first time. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Runner takes off. Strike in there to second, and that's not it. And a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes in the bottom.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts around the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Man at first with one gone. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Bichette.
That's an out.
Back to first, not in time. Now here is Isaac Paredes. Doubled in his first AB.
Ball.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And a count even 1-1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball. The bottom just falls out of it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 3, the Rays 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now the left fielder, number 36. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a foul ball.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitch.
Oh, wow, what a stop to first. And he gets him. Nicely done. My goodness singing. That was a great diving stop and maybe even a better throw.
Yeah, this out is all about athleticism. I mean, this guy did a great job knocking it down on the dive, but he doesn't get the out without the cannon of a throw. That was just impressive all around.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they add on. It's 4-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like
that. Here's the second. And now it's Jose Siri. Doubled his first time up. And fouled off. And he deals. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought if he called the ball, but either way, it's a really nice pitch.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. Rosarena at third. Lau over at second with one down. That one fouled hard the other way.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero. But they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. And stepping in for the Rays, Rene Pinto. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. Two outs.
Ball out there on the mound. He's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Right-hander kick steals. Fly ball down the line, and that is Springer. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Rays 3. Back here at Tropicana Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Bo Bichette. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Andrew Steele next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one.
1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Siri makes the grab on the run.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor.
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. That ends the inning, so we take a break. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Comes a pitch towards first. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Next is the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez, 1 for 2. Swings through that one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
The Blue Jays up by a run, last half of inning number 5. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got it by him for the K. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. And the first offering is not close. The Rays trailing by a run as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. And now 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one fouled off. Two outs. Stays alive. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is over. Rays go in order. 1-2-3. The score holds at 4-3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
McClanahan back to work. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 5-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Shane McClanahan out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Kevin Kelly comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's Justin Turner. First pitch misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
Here's the left fielder. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. That's in there, and that's strike one. Kelly, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
2 outs, base is empty, and the batter is George Springer.
Springer was part of a really good draft class in 2011, Boo. 12 of the top 20 picks became MLB All-Stars. Few position players went ahead of Springer in that draft, including Anthony Rendon going 6th, and then Francisco Lindor and Javi Baez went back-to-back with picks 8 and 9. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman to third. Paredes zips it to first, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. The right-hander back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. And he grounds one to the right side. Espinal in plenty of time to first. They get the out on Arozarena.
Now back, second baseman,
Lau at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two down, nobody on.
Hey!
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Hit in the air, center field. Steele makes the play, and it's out number 3. All set for the start of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Kelly back to work. That's out to center field. Siri in position. Puts it away for the out.
The bat
So the lineup flips over. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3.
You're out. Out. 3.
So one gone with a runner at third. And now the catcher for the Rays, Rene Pinto.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Back to the top. Josh Lowe next to him for the Rays. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. gets the call. Strike one. The tying run at the plate.
Nope.
A little bit low. Pitch gets away. And safe. A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch. Trying to hold a one-run lead near the bottom of the seventh. This one in the air right field, and that is Springer. And the inning is over. But they push across one run on one base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 5, the Rays 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Phil Maton. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Well, one-run game. Here's the center fielder, Andrew Steele. And a pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 6-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Singy, he's been the main character in this one. A multi-homer performance in his debut. Certainly a rare accomplishment, but one that comes to mind. Trevor Story back in 2016 for the Rockies.
Oh, yeah, it's been quite the day for him, Boog. He's making a huge impression here, just like Trevor Story did. So hopefully this is a great sign of what's to come for him.
And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. Kicks and deals. Hard hit left side. Over to Diaz. First out in the top of the 8th.
The third baseman, number 2, Justin Turner.
So now Turner in on that right side. Pulls that one foul. One run across in the frame so far as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. That clips the corner.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And that one fouled off. And here it comes. On the corner for a strike.
0-2.
On the ground, Paredes tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Toronto picks up one on this homer. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chad Green.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
I wasn't kicked in with a lit brain, got your hips swinging dumb. Looking at the way that you dance, I wanna know where you from. Left cheek, right cheek, how you getting nipples, gin. Better say here you might be. I need what you give to me. I need what you give to me. Oh yeah, I need what you give to me. Drop it right now, break it down, and rewind. Then start flying. Drop it right now, break it down, and rewind. Then start flying.
So now the DH spot, Harold Ramirez. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team, and when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Springer there makes the catch, one away.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy.
Next to him, Yandy Diaz. And there's a foul ball. Righty delivers. And fires in a fastball at 95.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball still 0-2. The pitch. Got him swinging on the curveball. Now 2 away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Paredes in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The pitch.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The next offering misses. 1-2 to count.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch. On
the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6, the Rays 4. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Shawn Armstrong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4.
And he deals. That's in for a strike. Armstrong measures 6 feet 2 inches. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter.
Now here is Santiago Espinal. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Out there to center. Siri in position. And there's one down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Pinch hitter coming on. Danny Jansen. Runner on first with 1 down for him. Foul ball. Yo, 1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Springer leads off first with 1 away. And that one is inside ball 1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will leave things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Blue Jays 6, the Rays 4. So remaining in the game defensively, Danny Jansen. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. So digging in, Randy Arozarena. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen. A chance at his first save of the year. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right-handed reliever. That one to first. Guerrero. He steps on the bag, And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lau. In the air, right field. Springer drifts towards it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now center fielder.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jose Siri next to hit for the Rays. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
This could end it. And that's downstairs and outside. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. On the ground, and this should do it. Espinal. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Want to know where the jump shot come from. Coach Outlaw taught me the beef method. Balance eye contact, elbow room, follow through. See, that's what I was taught to do. I probably learned more from Coach Gwynn than I did from my own kin. My lifestyle big enough to hate on. This beat hard enough to put J on. My yard too big to put a rake on. But I got the color and the wraith on it. Never get the credit I deserve. I don't know if you hearing every word. I don't get the credit I deserve. Rest in peace, Johnny really had him burned.
Fans our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and